Where do you live? Do you live in a house or an apartment? Can you describe your house? Can you describe your neighborhood in English? That is what we're going to learn to do today. Hello, my name is Maddie from POC English, and in this lesson, we're going to learn how to describe a house, an apartment, or a neighborhood in English. 4 of my friends are going to help me today. First, we're going to listen to Jack, who's going to answer one question. Jack, where do you live? I live in a rented accommodation with my family. It's a 2-bedroom apartment on the 4th floor of a high-rise residential building. Until 5 years ago, we used to live in a detached house in the suburb of the city. We plan to buy a spacious house next year, so we will be living in a bought accommodation in the northern area of the city. Let's see what Jack said. He lives in a rented accommodation. Now, accommodation is anywhere that you stay for short-term or long-term. It can be a house, an apartment, a villa. It can be your university's dormitories, or it can be a hotel, a hostel. All of these are categorized as accommodation. Now, rented accommodation is a place where you don't own, but you pay rent to the owner. Opposite of rented accommodation is bought accommodation. Now, Jack also talked about a high-rise residential building. What does high-rise mean? High-rise means that the building is really tall and there are many different floors. 20, 30, 40. Lots of high-rise buildings. Jack also mentioned something else. A detached house. What is a detached house? And what different types of houses do we have? Well, a detached house is a house that is not connected to any other house or building. That is an independent house. It stands alone. For example, the detached house is the common type of accommodation in the suburbs. When you go outside the city center, when you go towards the outer part of the city, you see lots of detached houses. They stand alone. They are not connected to any other buildings. However, if from one side they are connected to another building, but from another side they are not connected, this is semi-detached house. A semi-detached house is connected, is linked, physically connected with another building from one side, but is not linked to anything from the other side. It is not completely detached, it is semi-detached. For example, a semi-detached house can often be cheaper than a detached house. Or here's another example. I used to live in a semi-detached house in the central area of the city. But what if the house is connected from both sides to 2 other buildings? Or is one house in a row of connected houses? That is a terraced house. A terraced house is a house that is connected with other houses in a row. For example, in London, you see a lot of terraced houses, especially in the suburbs. Jack also talked about 2-bedroom apartments or a 2-bedroom house. What are different types of houses regarding the number of bedrooms? Well, a house can have 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, who knows, 10 bedrooms. But if a house doesn't have a bedroom, that is a studio flat. A studio flat, or generally a studio, is a house without any rooms. It's just one room where your bed is located, the kitchen is there, the bathroom is there, everything is there. So you enter the house and there is only one room. As a student, I used to stay in a studio flat. All right, those are different types of houses that we learned by talking to Jack. Now, we're going to learn about different parts of a house and different rooms. And this time, we're going to listen to Jenny.
My family and I are living in a house in the suburb. The house contains spacious living rooms, including 1 master bedroom with a king-size bed and a fully fitted kitchen. It has a wonderful view of the jungle. I also feel comfortable working in my cozy study.
Let's see what Jenny said, and let's learn some phrases from Jenny. First, she talked about a fully fitted kitchen. Well, you know what kitchen is, but what is a fully fitted kitchen? A fully fitted kitchen is a kitchen that has all the necessary appliances, like a microwave, an oven, a stove, anything that is necessary for a kitchen. That is a fully fitted kitchen. Perhaps a dishwasher, sometimes a washing machine. I've seen a lot of houses in London that have the washing machine in the kitchen, but sometimes they are in the bathroom. But in any case, that is a fully fitted kitchen. The next one was spacious living room. Now, if a room, such as the bedroom or the living room, is spacious, it means it has a lot of space. You can literally stand up, walk around the room. There are lots of places to put furniture. That place is spacious. Spacious comes from the word space, which means a place full of space. She also used the phrase have a wonderful view of. If a room, such as a bedroom or a living room, has a wonderful view of a place, it means from the windows, you can look out and see that place. For example, my bedroom has a wonderful view of the street. Well, it's not really wonderful. But anyway. And finally, she mentioned study. Now, study is to read something for an exam, to learn it. Yes, that's right. But as a noun, as a place, study is a room where you can go and either study or work. But she used a very nice adjective. She said cozy study. Cozy means comfortable, private, small. But when you are in a cozy place, you feel warm and it makes you feel positive. For example, I usually work on my research projects in my cozy study. All right, now we're going to talk to Terry, and Terry is going to talk about the furniture in a house. Our apartment is a newly built one. It is richly decorated and elegantly furnished. We have plants, paintings on the walls, table and floor lamps, and desk calendars. The living room is well lit and tidy. We have a flat screen, state-of-the-art TV with a wooden table in front of it and artificial plants around it. The sofa in the house is so comfortable with fluffy cushions. There are lots of new words to learn, right? So let's get started. If you want to describe the structure of a building, you can use these phrases. You can say it's newly built if they have built it newly. If your apartment is less than 5 years old, you can say it's newly built, which is very good. It means that the structure is healthy. You can say poorly built. That means the quality is very low. The person who built this building did not follow the standards. No, it's a very bad house, very bad building, very poor structure. It's poorly built. Or instead of poorly built, you can say badly built. For example, this apartment was built in 1970s. So can I say that the apartment is newly built? No. But is it poorly built? Yes, because the rooms are not in a very good shape. The apartment is big, but the design is not really good. So I can say that it's poorly built or it's badly built. And it's very old. Now, what about the design of the room? Now, as you can see, my background is decorated. Now, I can use an adverb to describe the adjective decorated. I can say elegantly decorated, lavishly decorated, or tastefully decorated. All of them have the same meaning, that it's decorated in a very good way. Because I'm recording these videos for you, I want the videos to look really good. So, my study is very well decorated, or it's lavishly decorated. Do you agree? Or maybe not. Now, what about the furniture? Well, furniture are the items inside a room, such as this table, such as this microphone, such as the closets, the hanger. These are different items of furniture. And pay attention, furniture is not countable. You can't say one furniture, two furniture, three furniture. No, these are items of furniture. Now, if you want to describe a place, you can use the adjective furnished, but furnished is neutral. This room is furnished, but how? You can say it's elegantly furnished. That means furnished in a very good way. You can say it's sparsely furnished. That means there aren't many items of furniture. Very minimalistic. Or you can say it's comfortably furnished. That means there are lots of chairs and very comfortable sofas and cushions that you will feel comfortable in this place. For example, this house is elegantly furnished. All you see is beauty. To describe a room, you can say it's well lit. That means the lighting is very good because of the big windows. And you can also say it's tidy. It means it's very clean, neat, tidy. It's not messy. But my bedroom is really messy. I don't want to show you guys this part. Whoa, it's terrible. The only tidy part of my bedroom is the part behind me, which is lavishly decorated. And two other things she used. Comfortable sofa, which is obvious, a sofa that is very comfortable, and fluffy cushions, which means the cushions are very fluffy and you like sleeping on them. Alright, enough with the decoration and the furniture. Now, we're going to listen to Mason, who's going to describe the neighborhood. But before doing that, let me tell you one thing. Do you want to have the summary of this lesson in a PDF file with all the adjectives and all the phrases that you can use to describe your house or your neighborhood? And not just this lesson. Do you want to have the summary of all of my YouTube videos in one PDF file as a book? You can download my Ultimate English book. This book has 400 pages of lesson summaries. And how much is it? It's for free. You can download it for free. But how? Click on the link above my head, go to my website, enter your name and your email address, and click download. You will receive the link in your inbox. Now, let's get back to our lesson and let's give Mason a chance to describe the neighborhood he lives in. My house is conveniently located in the central area of my town. We have great accessibility to public transportation and other public facilities, such as parks and green spaces. We can deal with our daily shopping easily because different kinds of stores, including grocery stores, supermarkets, and department stores of various brands, are located within walking distance. Really interesting, right? There are a lot of things you can learn. First, if you want to talk about the location of a house or an apartment, you can use the word located. But located is neutral. Is it positive or negative? Well, we don't know. It depends on what you use together with the word located. For example, you can say that the house is ideally located. It means the location of the house is ideal for you. You can say it's conveniently located. That means it's very easy to go out and access the things that you want to access. For example, there is a train station right next to my house, or there is a bus stop in front of my house. So it's conveniently located. And also there is a supermarket within walking distance. So it's very convenient to live in this location. It's conveniently located. It's ideally located. You can say your house has great accessibility to public transportation. That means there's a bus stop or a train station, a tube station, a metro station near your house. You can say that your neighborhood has a lot of green spaces, if there are green spaces, and if not, you can use it as a negative feature. There aren't many green spaces where I live. There can be different types of stores near your house, like a grocery store, a supermarket, a department store. Grocery stores are where you can buy grocery, like food and small things for your house. A supermarket is a place where you find almost anything. And a department store is like a very big supermarket, a very big shop divided into different parts and different sections. Perhaps one part is food, the other part is items of furniture. And now, if you can go to all of these stores or stations or green spaces near your house on foot, without cars or buses or taxis, that means those amenities, those facilities are within walking distance from your house. It means you can walk to those places. There is a supermarket within walking distance. There is a park within walking distance. And that's it, guys. I hope you've learned a lot of things from this lesson. I tried to teach you how to describe a house, the building, the decoration and the interior part of the house, and the neighborhood. Now it is your turn. In the comments, try to describe the place where you live. Not just your house, but the building, the rooms, and the area and the neighborhood where you live. I want to read all of your comments, and I promise I will respond to every single one of them. See ya!